Hi guys, good evening and a very warm welcome to the session here. I can see some of you have already joined us here. Very good evening everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Paras, very good evening. Good evening everyone. So today's session, as you know, is the first revision. So complete revision for your upcoming examination, that is your SBI Clerk means, right? So we will be checking out some questions related to the same. But before that, guys, one small request to everybody, that is please share the stream once with your friends as well so that they know that the class has started. ठीक है, जल्दी से एक बार सबके साथ share कर दो session को. And yes, all those who are watching it live, please like the session. ठीक है, तो session को like भी कर दो. तो चलो, let's quickly start the session. But before that, I hope everybody has already downloaded the app for Oliveboard. नहीं किया है तो in the description the link is given directly. तो please download the app. And also I hope that you have subscribed to the official channel. नहीं किया है तो सब्सक्राइब कर लो, ठीक है. गुजरात में कोल्ड है नहीं पारस, यहाँ पर फिलहाल तो गर्मी है, रात में थोड़ी ठंड हो जाती है, but it's absolutely a very warm weather here. It's around like 30 degree or something. बद्री प्रसाद, very good evening everyone. तो चलो शुरू करते हैं आज का सेशन. And yes, we are coming out with the SBI PO Mains Express batch now. Okay, तो ये आपका फास्ट ट्रैक प्रिपरेशन फॉर मेंस. वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग द रिजल्ट्स टू बी आउट इन अ वीक, राइट? मतलब 2-3 दिन में आ जाना चाहिए मोस्ट प्रोबेबली. So as soon as the results come out, we will be starting with this particular batch, right? So do check it out. You will be having absolute great questions in here with good level preparation for your upcoming mains examination. तो once the result is out, do check it out. ठीक है, तो check कर लेना. मेंस लेवल के अच्छे questions यहाँ पर डिस्कस होंगे. Okay, so ready for the first question everyone? Okay, let's have a look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. Let's quickly check it out. ठीक है, जल्दी से try करिए. Let's see. I'll remove myself from the screen so that you can see the complete question in here. नहीं दिखेगा नहीं तो चलो, let's try. So the first question is there on your screen. Please try this out, guys. जल्दी से try करिए इसको. मैम मॉक में 60 के पास है. एनी टिप्स फॉर लास्ट फ्यू डेज? गाइड देखो, क्वेश्चन सिलेक्शन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, अगर आपके मेंस में 60 के आसपास आ रहे हैं, मतलब एक तो क्वेश्चन सिलेक्शन थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो रहा है कि आप डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चंस को चूज कर रहे हो, इजी क्वेश्चंस को छोड़ रहे हो. ठीक है, तो वो एक बार चेक करना. एंड ऑल्सो डू प्रिपेयर वेल फॉर योर जीए एग्जामिनेशन. तो अगर जीए का सेक्शन अच्छे से प्रिपेयर्ड है तो इतने कम नहीं आने चाहिए, बिकॉज यू कैन एटलीस्ट स्कोर 20-25 क्वेश्चन इन देयर एज वेल. तो उतना तो उसमें से ही आ जाएगा. बाकी आपका सिलेक्शन के ऊपर है, क्वेश्चन सिलेक्शन, कि आप गलत क्वेश्चन ना सिलेक्ट कर लो. गुड इवनिंग लोकेश. Good evening, Kunal. I got 102. Is it good? It's great, Paras. I hope the percentile was good. अगर percentile देखो 90 92 आ रहा है ना तो कोई problem ही नहीं है. So if your percentile is good enough, that means it's not a problem. तो हमेशा scores की जगह percentile check किया करो guys, ठीक है? चलो जल्दी से इस क्वेश्चन को ट्राई करिए. लेट्स सी. 99 परसेंटाइल. अब उससे ज्यादा क्या चाहिए पारस? उसमें भी पूछ रहे हो अच्छा है कि नहीं. हाँ, so this is a slot based question. Okay, we are having some 6 slots in here. तो जल्दी से find it कि कौन किस slot में है. Try this out. So today, tomorrow and day after, we will be having a lot of practice for the upcoming examination, guys. ठीक है? So do not miss out these sessions. And I hope everybody has liked the session. तो session को जल्दी से like कर दो, guys. Anyone completed? किसी का बना फाइनल? चलो एक काम करते हैं, इसको ट्राई करते हैं. राइट, लेट्स सी हाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन हैज टू बी डन. ठीक है, शुरू करें इसको. चलो, so let me come back on the screen here. Let's see how this question can be done easily, right? तो जब भी आपके पास slot based question हो ना, always try to work on the timings which are provided to you. Like here we have 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11:30 a.m. So you can see कि इसका at least इसका sequence तो हमें पता ही है कि 9 बजे, फिर 10 बजे, फिर 11:30 बजे, right? So it will be 9 a.m. followed by 10 a.m. and then 11:30 a.m., right? So at least this much we know. So let's check it out how this question work. Okay, so you can see B slot, B sun slot is ending at 11:30 a.m. Okay, now B slot is ending at 9 a.m. Okay, so we have B whose slot is ending at 9 a.m. That means next person will be starting his slot at 9 a.m. Why? Because if you check it out, it was given that the slots have to be consecutive here, right? The slots are consecutive without any gap, and the slot duration are either 1 hour or 30 minutes, right? या तो 1 hour का slot है या फिर 30 minutes का slot है. ठीक है, so we have found our B. ठीक है, so now what is given after that? B went to the show before C and there have to be 2 slots between B and C. तो यहाँ पर B और C के बीच में 2 slots है, that is 1 slot here, 2 slot here, and then we will have your C, right? कुछ इस तरह से हमारा बन रहा है. Okay, this is the hint that we are getting correctly. तो इस तरह का कुछ arrangement हमें दिख रहा है that there have to be 2 slots between your B and C. Okay, now what is given about the other person जिसके बारे में timing mentioned है? E slot started at 10 a.m. So E slot should be starting at 10 a.m. तो E कहाँ पर होगा? Can anybody tell me where should we have your E here? E किधर आना चाहिए? E has to start his time at 10 a.m. You can see अगर ये 9 पे खत्म हो रहा है, ये 9 पे शुरू हो रहा है. So E cannot be these two, right? So E has to be the one who is going immediately before C. C से just पहले वाला आपका E होगा because he is starting at 10. Okay, C के just नीचे तो हो नहीं सकता because then we will not be able to place the distance between your 9 to 10. So just before your C we will have your E here, right? So he is starting at 10 a.m. Okay, तो अगर ये 10 बजे शुरू हो रहा है तो उससे जस्ट पहले वाला 10 बजे खत्म हो रहा होगा. So this person has to be 10 here. Okay, now let's see what else do we have. ठीक है, यहाँ तक तो आ गया. Yes, absolutely, just above C. Now what is given? A's mother had a slot just before F. Okay, Kunal, very good evening. How are you? So you can see F is slot, A's mother has to be just before F. So we know that F is there and A's mother is there. So one thing we can be sure of is that we cannot have this one, that is we cannot have F as the first person. ठीक है, F जो है वो first person तो नहीं हो सकता, that is quite obvious now. Okay. Also we have this information, number of persons before F has to be equal to A after A, and F has to be before A. Okay. So now you can see F cannot be the first person that is above B, right? B के ऊपर F को place नहीं कर सकते, because if you place F above B, that means immediately above. Let's say if you place your F here, ठीक है, मान लो F को मान लो यहाँ पर place किया. Okay, what will happen here? You will have your F here and your mother here, right? But in that case, if we have one person before F, we will not be able to place one person after A because E already second last पे होगा. So you will see that F has to be this person. Okay. So F is before. You can see F के पहले अगर हमारे पास एक person है, right? Let's assume if we have one person before F, we should have one person after A. So you can see this can be a possibility that we have your A here and we have another person who is below A, right? So you can see this can be the arrangement such that A B is the first person here. So you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is the kind of slots that we are getting here, right? A person कौन बचा है? You can see D is the only person remaining, so D will be here. ठीक है, तो कुछ इस तरह का अरेंजमेंट बन रहा है. एंड ऑल्सो वी हैड द फैमिली ट्री. रिमेंबर यहाँ पर सारे रिलेशंस दे रखे हैं कि ए के पास हु इज ए हैविंग. यू कैन सी इन हिज फैमिली वी हैव अ मदर, वी हैव अ फादर, वी हैव अ ब्रदर, वी हैव अ डॉटर एंड वी हैव अ वाइफ. तो ये फैमिली ट्री तो यहाँ पर बना ही सकते हैं, राइट? लेट्स से वी हैव ए हियर, सो ही इज हैविंग अ वाइफ, right? So A की एक wife है, so A has to be a male person. He has a daughter here, right? He also has a brother here, and these two have parents also, mother father भी हैं इनके, right? So this was the kind of structure that we have been given here. ये इस तरह का structure दे रखा है. Okay? Now F से पहले A की mother है, right? So who has to be the mother here? Can you tell me guys? Mother कौन होगी यहाँ पर? Who is the mother of A here? Who will be the mother of A guys? A की mother कौन है? As per the tree that you can see and as per the structure that we have got, F से just पहले A की mother होने चाहिए, right? So who will be the mother here? You can see that has to be B. So B will be the mother here. Let's say this is your B. Absolutely. Okay. उसके बाद देखते हैं what is given. E's father had his slot just before D. Okay. So E का जो father है ना वो D से just पहले होना चाहिए. You can see D के पहले तो A है. So that means A is the father of E. तो E कौन होगा? Who will be E here? Can you tell me who will be E here? E कौन होगा? Who is E? E कौन है? E has to be A, right? E has to be A's daughter. Absolutely. E has to be A's daughter. बिल्कुल. So you can see E will be the daughter of A. तो E यहाँ पर आ जाएगा, right? Absolutely. So you can see we have placed your B, A and E in the family tree. After that, let's see what else do we have here. B's son slot is ending at 11:30 a.m. तो B का जो son है ना उसका slot तो 11:30 पे खत्म हो रहा है. You can see either C can be the son whose slot is ending at 11:30 or even A can be the one whose slot is ending at 11:30. But there is one more information, right? एक information और है, that is A's daughter and only one other person had a slot of 1 hour. You can see एक तो 1 hour का मिल ही रहा है, right? This F is of 1 hour. So that means there is one more person who is A's daughter who should be having a slot of 1 hour. और daughter कौन है? E है, right? You can see it from the tree. We have already seen that E is the daughter. That means this person has to be your 10 to 11. तो ये आपका एक और slot हो जाएगा जो कि 1 hour का होगा. And that means rest every slot has to be a 30-minute slot. बाकी के सारे slots कितने duration के होंगे? 30 minutes के होंगे. That means this has to be 8:30 to 9. This has to be 11 to 11:30. ये आपका कितना होगा? 11:30 to 12. Okay, 11:30 to 12 हो जाएगा. ये आपका 12 to 12:30 हो जाएगा. Right? So 12 to 12:30. So this has to be the structure that we will be getting here. Are we clear till here everybody? ये सबको समझ में आया? तो you can see this has to be 11 till 11. This will be 11 to 11:30, 11:30 to 12 and 12 to 12:30. ये सब fix हो गया, ठीक है. So now you can see daughter is E, that we have already seen. B is the mother, that also we have seen. Okay. उसके बाद देखते हैं और क्या दे रखा है. We had this information. A's father has a 30-minute slot. A के जो father है ना, उसका slot duration कितना है? 30 minutes का है. Okay. So you can see B can be, क्या ये father हो सकता है? नहीं, क्योंकि ये तो mother है, right? You can see B is already the mother. This person C or this person D, either C or D has to be the father here. ठीक है, क्योंकि you can see that A तो father नहीं हो सकता. A cannot be his own father. So either C or D will be the father of A. ठीक है, तो वो check करेंगे. और क्या दे रखा है? Let's see. B's slot ended at 11:30. B's son slot ended at 11:30. तो ये कौन है? You can see C has to be B's son. तो C कौन होगा? B का son, because B's son slot is ending at 11:30 here. So that means C has to be the son of B. तो B तो mother है, तो C कौन होगा? Who will be C here, guys? C कौन है? Who will be C here? C will be the brother, absolutely. So you can see C has to be the brother here. Now we can place your D, right? अब हम father को place कर सकते हैं, because B cannot be the father, A cannot be his own father, C is already the brother. That means D will be the father. तो D आपका यहाँ पर father हो जाएगा. तो wife के लिए कौन बचा है? You can see the only person who is remaining for wife is F. So F will be the wife here. Are we clear everybody? ये सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं? Please बताइएगा. Are we clear, everyone? So this was a doable question, right? ये doable question था, इसको कर सकते थे, right? I hope this is clear, everybody. ठीक है? चल, next question पे चलते हैं. Let's have a look at this one. Try this out and let me know what should be the logic for each of the steps here. चलो जल्दी से मुझे logic बताइए सारे steps का. This is a very very easy question. आई होप एवरीबडी हैज लाइक द सेशन. तो अगर अभी तक सेशन को लाइक नहीं किया है तो प्लीज सेशन को लाइक कर दो गाइस. एंड प्लीज रिमेंबर वी विल बी हैविंग अ लॉट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस ऑन अ डेली बेसिस, राइट? सो डू नॉट मिस आउट दीज 4 PM क्लासेस. ठीक है, तो आपके अपकमिंग मेंस के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है ये सेशंस. चलो बताओ, फर्स्ट स्टेप, स्टेप नंबर 1, व्हाट इज द लॉजिक हियर? Difference plus 1. Which difference are you talking about, Philip? 6 minus 4 will give you 2. 2 plus 1 will be giving you 3. That is not the one. 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. Okay. And 9 minus 4 is equal to what? 6 into 9 plus 4. Okay, 6, 9, 9, 6 are 54. 54 plus 4 is 58. Venkateshwar. So 9, 6 are 54. 54 plus 4 would have given you. Okay, 6 into 9. Is it 6 into 9? 9, 6 are 54 plus 4 2s are 8. थोड़ा सा ध्यान से देखो. 9 minus 6 plus 1. 9 minus 6 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay. And then we should have similarly 4 minus 2 plus 1. That is not the one that is happening, Philip. 4 minus 2 would have been 2 plus 1. That is 3 should have been there. But that is not happening. Venkateshwar, that is the right one that you are sharing, right? Yes, absolutely. You can see what we are doing here is 6 into 4, 24. Plus 9 into 2, that is 18, right? So this is your 6 into 4 plus 9 into 2, right? The logic should be same across all the squares here. ठीक है, लॉजिक आपका सेम होना चाहिए. ये नहीं कि यहाँ पर कुछ अप्लाई हो रहा है, यहाँ पर कुछ और अप्लाई हो रहा है. So the logic will be same. Similarly, here you can see we have 3, that is 3 into 1 plus 3 2s are 6, right? This 2 and this 3. Similarly, here you can see 1 into 9 plus 5 into 6, that gives you 39, right? So that is how we arrive at step number 1. What about step number 2? Can you tell me what is happening in step number 2? This is quite easy. Step 2 तो साफ साफ दिख रहा है, सामने सामने दिख रहा है. What is happening in here? 3 plus 6. हाँ बिल्कुल मुस्कान, वो तो सेकेंड फर्स्ट स्टेप में था. अब इसका बताइए स्टेप नंबर 2. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन स्टेप नंबर 2? 4 into 2 plus 9. Absolutely. So you can see 4 into 2 plus 9 and similarly 9 into 3 plus 9, right? We have taken the sum of these two and we have added it to the product here. So you can see 4 2s are 8 plus 9 gives you 17. So you have 8 plus 9 and similarly 27 plus 9 that gives you a 36. What about this one? ये कैसे आ रहा है? How are we arriving at this? 9 plus 9 into 3. 9 plus 9 into 3. Where are we taking that? That is right. Venkateshwar, absolutely. So 9 into 3 plus 9. That is right. Ab step number 3 bataiye. How are we arriving at 21 and 6? 7 into 3. Absolutely. You can see here. 7 3s are 21 and 6 into 1 is 6. Right. So that is how we are getting. Logical reasoning करा देना मैम. बिल्कुल Sufia, don't worry. We will be having your critical reasoning questions also in these particular sessions. Today also I have taken 2 questions, right? So don't worry. So similarly, you can see 1 into 7 into 3 and 1 into 6. That is what is happening here, right? This is nothing but 7 into 3 and this is your 1 into 6. Now what about this one? ये 9 कैसे आ रहा है यहाँ पर? 9 कैसे आया finally? Step 2 once again. Philip absolutely will understand step 2. Don't worry. Last is absolutely sum of digits, right? This is sum of digits, nothing else. Now we have a problem with step number 2. देखो step number 2 कैसे आया है? How did we arrive at here? You can see this is nothing but the product of these two. Okay, you can see 4 into 2 and the sum of this, that is 0 plus 9. Okay, similarly 9 into 3. This has been taken, right? So 4 2s are 8 plus 9. So 8 plus 9, that is your 17. And similarly 9 into 3, 27. 27 plus 9, that is your 36. Okay, that is how it is happening. Are we clear everybody? ये सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं? Please बताइएगा. Everyone clear? Okay, so last is the sum or addition of digit. Middle value added, absolutely. So middle value was added in step number 2, right? चलो next question पे चले. Next question on your screen. Let's have a look at this one. Let's check. I hope everybody has liked the session. तो जिसने भी अभी तक सेशन को लाइक नहीं किया है प्लीज जरूर से लाइक कर दीजिए सेशन को जल्दी से. ओके Okay, your guide says 3. Wife आ रहा है. सिस्टर इन लॉ या वाइफ? ये क्या हुआ? अलग आ गया आंसर. सिस्टर इन लॉ. अच्छा चलो ठीक है, सिस्टर इन लॉ है कि वाइफ है देख लेते हैं. So let's check it out. What has been given to you? First, let's make the arrangement. ठीक है, C at the rate K. At the rate का क्या मतलब है? P is the child of Q. That means C has to be the child of K, right? So C will be the child of K. Then we have K asterisk B. Asterisk means P is the husband. So K is the husband of B. So K is a male person. He is the husband of B. So B has to be a female person. Now we have B ampersand A. Ampersand का क्या मतलब है? Q is the only son-in-law of P, right? You can see it is given in the reverse order. That means A should be the son-in-law of B. A should be the only son-in-law of B. So either A will be the one who will be married to your C, right? ये हो सकता है. Similarly, what else do we have here? You have D hash B. What is the meaning of hash? That is P is the only son of Q. So that means D has to be the only son of B. So D will be here. So D is a male person. And now you can make A is the only son-in-law because D to already son hai. He cannot be married to a male person. That means C should be a female person. And we will have your A here. So A is the only son-in-law of B will be like this. So how is C related to A? You can see C will be the wife of A. Okay. I hope this is clear. तो answer क्या आएगा? Wife आएगा. Okay. I hope we are clear here. Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Cannot be determined होगा? नहीं पारस, you are not considering that there are more people in this family. तो जितने mentioned है उतने ही लेंगे. ठीक है? We will not be considering that there can be another daughter. Right? नहीं नहीं नहीं. सबका नाम तो देना पड़ेगा ना पारस. We should name everybody in this particular family tree, right? So you can see that we have to take only those people who are mentioned in here. We cannot take any extra person in here. Okay? I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay? ठीक है? चलो. Next question. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try. So what should be the relation here? What should be coming in place of question mark? Ma'am, can you please explain vacant weekdays for puzzle for the diagram I have asked over you on Telegram? Okay, Manisha, absolutely. We'll discuss that particular question. Don't worry. Okay, we'll discuss what you asked there. Okay, do not worry about that. First, let's see what should be the answer to this particular question. Yes, guys, please like the session. तो जिसने भी अभी तक सेशन को लाइक नहीं किया है, प्लीज लाइक कर दो. Okay, Sakshi says it should be E, that is either plus or division. 5, E. E, everyone? Chalo. Okay, E. Okay, let's try, right? Let's check it out. Let's see what should be the answer here. Nature level A आ रहा है. अच्छा, plus आ रहा है. ठीक है, we'll check, right? We'll see what should be the answer, whether it is plus or whether it is plus or divide. Let's see. So P into Q. Into का क्या मतलब है? A is the father of B. So we have P is the father of Q, right? So P is the father of Q. Then Q plus R, plus means daughter. So that means Q is the daughter of R. So Q has to be a female person and R has to be here. Who will also be a female person here? Now R minus T. Minus means sister. So that means R is the sister of T. So T will be here. Now we have T question mark S. What should be the relation between T and S such that P becomes the son-in-law of S? You can see that P has to be the son-in-law of S. That means S has to be here, right? S should be this person. Why? Because you can see that P is the son-in-law. That means P is married to S's child. So that means R should be the child of S. That means T also should be the child of S because T and R are siblings here. So you can see that T can either be the son or the daughter. तो son भी हो सकता है, daughter भी हो सकता है. So you can see it can be plus also, it can be divide also. That means it has to be option number E, right? Are we clear with this question? Everybody? ठीक है, सॉरी ई होगा, कोई बात नहीं, नहीं चल रहा. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर एवरीबडी. सो गाइस बी केयरफुल विद योर दीज टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस बिकॉज दे आर वेरी वेरी स्कोरिंग, राइट? इसमें गड़बड़ नहीं करनी है वरना मेंस में स्कोर कैसे करेंगे. अच्छा, यहाँ पर मनीषा ने एक क्वेश्चन पूछा है. आई विल जस्ट एक्सप्लेन दैट गाइस, राइट? लेट्स से इफ वी हैव समथिंग लाइक A is immediately after B, right? A is immediately after B. Okay? मान लो कि A is visiting the place immediately after B, ऐसा कुछ लिखा हुआ है. And there is a week, right? और week में 7 days है and only 6 persons are there, right? Week में 7 days है and 6 persons are to visit. That means we know that 1 day has to be vacant. Okay? I hope the question is clear to everybody that what do I mean here? Let's say in a particular week, 6 persons are visiting a different place, right? And one of the hints is that A is visiting the place immediately after B. अब देखो, जब भी आपका वीकली बेस्ड हो या मंथली बेस्ड हो, इस तरह से होता है ना. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द सीक्वेंस हियर. Okay, understand? We are talking about the sequence. So A is immediately after B can be like this, or A is immediately after B can be like this as well. That is, nobody is there between them. The sequence has to be B and A, right? That is, sequence has to be like there is nobody between B and A. 0 persons are visiting between them, right? I hope this is clear. Similarly, let's say if we say that A and B are visiting such that there is only one day between them, then you have to place only one day. But let's say if we say again, in another words, if we say that one person is visiting between A and B, so similarly you can have, let's say if there is this information that one person is there, so in that case also we can have B dash A, that is one person is there between B and A. And similarly, we can have two days also between B and A, such that one of them is the vacant one. Okay, ये भी हो सकता है. I hope this is clear, everybody. Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. मनीषा, अभी क्लियर है ना कि इसका मतलब क्या होता है? So when we are talking about the day here, we are just talking about the sequence. ठीक है, हम sequence की बात करते हैं. That is, A is immediately after B. That means A and B have to be such that nobody is between them. Sequence should be the same. Okay, so there can be a vacant day between them. ये हो सकता है कि vacant day उनके बीच में आया है. ठीक है, चलो next question. Let's have a look at this one. Let's try this out. So we have critical reasoning here. Somebody was asking about critical reasoning. तो चलो critical reasoning का question आ गया है. जल्दी से देखिए और बताइए आंसर क्या होगा इसका. Let's see. How much is a good score for SBI Clerk means reasoning, ma'am? Philip, you can score 30. Easily 30 score कर सकते, right? So 25 plus 30. These are your good scores if you are good with the reasoning section. 30 तक आराम से आ जाते हैं आपके reasoning में. Okay, because there will be a lot of questions which will be doable. और कुछ questions 2 marks के भी होंगे. Okay, so yes, it is attemptable score. 25 plus 30 ये हो सकता है आराम से. Okay, only one. Only one. Both. अच्छा, only one क्यों होगा? देखो क्वेश्चन क्या है, स्टेटमेंट क्या है, व्हाट इज द स्टेटमेंट हियर? Dowry system not only affects the individual victims, the brides, but also the entire social fabric which was created to help realize the aspirations of both the individuals and the collective. Okay. Now, course of action. The first one says strict anti-dowry laws should be implemented. Absolutely. This is definitely right here. Agar laws strict हुए, that means people will be afraid because they will know that the laws are very strict. So this will be a punitive action, right? So अगर वो dowry लेते हैं तो punishment मिल सकती है. So yes, this is absolutely the right course of action. That is, dowry taking should be absolutely prohibited, right? ये आपका strict laws होने चाहिए. ठीक है? What is the second one? Marriages must always be registered in court with the seal of a dowry prohibition officer. ये बताओ, ये यहाँ पर कैसे कनेक्ट नहीं है? Your guide, we are not saying that marriages should always be registered in court. अगर सिर्फ यहाँ तक होता, let's say if the statement was still here, मान लो सिर्फ यहाँ तक है, तो that means okay, it is nothing to do with the dowry here. But if we are registering the court with the sign of an dowry prohibition officer मतलब that you are testifying that you will not be taking the dowry, right? ऐसे officer का sign लोगे कि हम dowry नहीं लेने वाले. So whenever you are getting married, there should be a seal in the court. It has to be registered in the court with a seal of dowry prohibition officer. That means there will be prohibition. You will be prohibited. You will be signing that no, I have not taken dowry, right? But how can seal by an officer justifies unless it is a law? Absolutely, guide. That is why it has to be one as well. That is, both of them will be the course of action here. ये भी होना चाहिए, ये भी होना चाहिए. हमने ये नहीं कहा कि either one or two. Okay, we are not saying that either one is the course of action or two is the course of action. We are saying both course of action. मतलब दोनों आपको implement करना पड़ेगा. That is, law भी होना चाहिए and then there has to be this one as well. ठीक है? So you can see the answer has to be both 1 and 2. Are we clear, everybody? Please let me know if we have any doubts in here. Everybody clear? अगर second वाला सिर्फ registered till court तक होता, then it would have been only one. क्योंकि registration does not mean that you are not going to take the dowry, right? सिर्फ registration will never ensure that. But registered with the seal of some person who is the anti-dowry prohibition officer, absolutely. Okay? Yes. On the basis of law only, this offense will be absolutely Vikrant. That alone is also sufficient. That is, one is also sufficient, but if you add on the two, it becomes even better. Okay. I hope this is clear, everybody. Okay. Chalo. Next question. Let's have a look at this one. Try this out. So this is a question on the basis of cause and effect. The cause and effect का question है. Let's see. मैम रीजनिंग में 2022 स्कोर आ रहा है सिर्फ बैंकर परसेंटाइल लिखो. इट मे बी पॉसिबल दैट यू आर चेकिंग अ डिफिकल्ट मॉक. अगर डिफिकल्ट मॉक में 22 आ रहा है देन इट्स ओके, बट इफ इट्स इजी मॉक, इफ योर परसेंटाइल इज ऑन द लोअर साइड, दैट मीन्स यू कैन डू वेल. उससे ज्यादा कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, तो परसेंटाइल चेक करिए हमेशा. ओके, so 2 is the cause, 1 is the cause and 2 is the effect. C says both of them are independent causes. A, okay, most of us say A. B says 2 is the cause and 1 is the effect. D. अच्छा, जिन्होंने A और B बोला है, ठीक है, let's say if there is A and B, okay, so let's take A, that is 1 is the cause and 2 is its effect. Can A be the answer? That is, a large number of parents have withdrawn their children from school G and enrolled them in school T instead. Now the principal of school T has resigned. Okay, ठीक है, क्या हुआ है कि बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स ने क्या किया, अपने बच्चों को स्कूल जी में एनरोल किया. They have withdrawn their children from school G and enrolled them in school T instead. ठीक है, G से निकाल के उन्होंने T में उन्होंने डाल दिया. So will this result to the principal of T being giving the resignation? ऐसा होगा क्या? अब मैं मान लो एक स्कूल है, right? There is a school G, okay? From G the students are going to school T. तो यहाँ का प्रिंसिपल इसने क्या पाप किया है कि इसको निकाल देंगे, या will he give the resignation? Why will he give the resignation? More students are coming to his place. वो डर के थोड़ी ना भाग जाएगी कि ज्यादा बच्चे आ रहे तो मैं छोड़ दूंगा, right? So you can see this cannot be the reason that the students from G are going to T and that is why he is leaving the school, right? No. So you can see A cannot be the cause for the second one. क्या सेकेंड हो सकता है? Many of you said that it should be B. That is 2 is the cause and 1 is its effect. Let's understand. Okay. Yes, we don't read the statement properly. That is right, nature lover. We have to be careful. Statement B क्या बोल रहा है? 2 is the cause and 1 is its effect. Okay. What is it saying? That's 2. That is the principal of school T has resigned. Okay. This is the cause we are saying, and the effect is a large number of parents have withdrawn their children from school G and enroll them in school T. मतलब हम क्या कह रहे हैं कि T चला गया, principal of school T has resigned, and that is the reason that people have withdrawn their children from G and have enrolled them in T. Is it going to happen? अगर एक स्कूल का प्रिंसिपल चला जाए, will it have any impact on increase in the number of people getting admission into that? Can we say that it is the effect here? That cause था कि वहां का प्रिंसिपल चला गया. There may be one reason that yes, the principal was very strict or something like that. लेकिन this is not a direct, this is a very rare case कि प्रिंसिपल चला गया इसलिए वहां पर एडमिशन पड़ गए, right? So you can see again that this is not happening in here as well, right? So this is not the reason कि वहां के प्रिंसिपल ने रिजाइन किया तो जैसे ही रिजाइन किया बहुत सारे बच्चे आ गए. नहीं, that is not going to happen. They will go to a school because the school is good. वहां का एजुकेशन अच्छा है, वहां के टीचर्स अच्छे हैं, राइट? प्रिंसिपल है नहीं है, कौन आया उससे क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, राइट? मैनेजमेंट से फर्क पड़ता है, बट अगेन दिस इज नॉट डायरेक्टली इम्पैक्टिंग हियर. Okay, so you can see A and B are not the right answer. So be careful while reading the text, guys. Please text को carefully पढ़ो. Both the statements are independent causes. These are not causes here. They are effects, right? We can understand that these are effects here. That is, a large number of student parents have withdrawn their children. So there is a cause behind it, that why it happened. And similarly, the principal has resigned. That means something has happened here. So इसके पीछे भी कुछ reason रहा होगा. So there is a cause to it, right? So you can see C also is not the right answer. So it has to be option number D. That is 1 and 2 are independent. If these are effects of independent causes. Okay, आंसर क्या आएगा? ये होगा. ठीक है, कॉमन कॉज नहीं होगा. Venkateshwar, Philip, we cannot say that we have a common cause here because There can be different reasons. Why have the parents withdrawn their children from G and enrolled them in school T? There can be a separate reason. Maybe G ki study jo tha, right? The curriculum was not good, the teachers were not good, something like that, right? That is why, or maybe they were taking exorbitant fees, right? There can be a multiple reasons. Why did the principal of school T has resigned? There has to be a separate reason. Okay, so it is not the common cause. There have to be two different causes. Two different schools की बात हो रही है तो two different causes होंगे. Okay, I hope this is clear everybody. ये सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं प्लीज बताइएगा. Okay, so the answer will be option number D. Okay, ठीक है. चलो next question. Let's have a look at this one. So this is your data sufficiency. Let's quickly check it out. Now, in this particular question, you have to tell me that which of the following is sufficient to answer the question. Okay? चलो जल्दी से बताइए. Which of the following options, A, B, C, D, E? There are 5 options given to you. One of them will be sufficient alone, right? You don't have to combine anything. One of them is sufficient, alone sufficient to answer the question which has been asked to you. So which of the following alone is sufficient to answer the question? That is the question here. Okay? Then also we cannot directly derive that information, Naga. If let's say if children from the same school are resigning, children from that school are being taken and the principal of same school has been resigning, it cannot be the direct reason. It may be one of the possible reasons, right? But there can be other reasons as well. बहुत सारे reasons हो सकते हैं. We cannot always say that. Okay? I feel it is tough. ये वाला Philip, this one, try this out, just try once. C, okay, we'll see whether C is sufficient to answer the question. So we have 6 people, 6 children, okay? Each of them is rolling a dice. Let's say 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. We will see which of the following is sufficient to answer the question alone, okay? Let's see, let's try. So for what is the first one, A and B? No, Prakash, you don't need to combine the data, right? यहाँ पर combination नहीं करना है. You are not combining A and B. One of them sufficient, one of them is alone sufficient. एक से answer आ सकता है. वो कौन सा एक ऐसा point है जिससे alone आ जाएगा वो आपको बताना है, right? So one of them is sufficient alone. That is the question. Let's try A, right? Let's see A. E rolled twice is that of the number rolled by C. You can see E is twice of C can be like this, right? Sorry, E is twice of C can be like this. Similarly, E is twice of C can be like this, or E is twice of C can be like this. A and C rolled consecutive numbers, so this is not valid. Here A can be this also, this also. Here A can be this also, this also. So the question was who rolled 3. So we cannot be sure that who is rolling 3, right? That is why A alone is not sufficient. Okay, A से नहीं आएगा. B देखो, F rolled 3 more than A and E rolled consecutive numbers. So you can see F is 3 more than A, can be like this, right? A and E are consecutive numbers. E can be here also, E can be here also. Similarly, you can have F here, E here, right? And you can see E, this is E, right? A here. So if this is A, this can be E, this can be E. So again, you are getting 2 possible answers. That is, we can have multiple possibilities. That means 2 alone is also not sufficient. So 2 bhi hat gaya. Now check option number C. C kya bol raha hai? D rolled a perfect square. So D rolled a perfect square, D rolled a perfect square. You can see there are 2 possibilities. 4 bhi hota hai perfect square, 1 bhi hota hai perfect square. Okay. Now C and D rolled consecutive numbers. So C and D rolled consecutive numbers. C and D rolled consecutive numbers. Again we can have multiple possibilities. यहाँ पर C सबका C आ रहा था. ऐसे कैसे आएगा? You can see perfect square में तो 1 भी आता है ना. All those who said it should be C, guys. Acha, B has rolled 5. Okay, that is a fixed information. I'm so sorry. I missed that. So B has rolled 5. Okay, let's see. B has rolled 5 here. Okay. So B has rolled 5 here. Okay. Fir bhi chalo, B has rolled 5. So you can see that still we are getting a lot of cases here, right? Yahan bhi चलो ये वाला केस तो नहीं बनेगा क्योंकि बी हैज रोल्ड 5, सो दिस कैन नॉट बी देयर. बट एनीवेज इसमें आप देखोगे कि और केसेस बन सकते थे, राइट? वी कुड हैव अदर केसेस एज वेल. Okay, so here you can see that using the third also we cannot have a definite answer. तो third से भी definite नहीं आएगा because who rolled 3? You can see C also could have rolled 3 or somebody else also can have rolled 3. ठीक है, तो ये भी आपका नहीं है, so C से भी आंसर नहीं आ रहा है. Let's check D. Okay, so B has rolled 5, that is a fixed information. Let's see D. A rolled an odd number. So A rolled an odd number, E rolled one more than A. D rolled 1 or 2. Okay, let's try. So A rolled an odd number, A rolled an odd number. These are the two possibilities. E rolled 1 more than A, so E rolled 1 more than A. Okay, now D rolled 1 or 2. So here you can see this case becomes invalid now. Why? Because D has to roll either 1 or 2. यहाँ पर तो already 1 and 2 are taken by E and A. That means this is not valid here. So that means this will be the case that we will be getting here, and D can be on either of the two positions. But that does not matter because the question was not about 1 or 2. The question was about who is rolling 3. You can see we are getting a definite answer that A is rolling 3. That means D would be the one that would be sufficient here to arrive at the answer. ठीक है, तो आंसर क्या आएगा? D आएगा. ओके, आर वी क्लियर एवरीबडी? ये सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं? एवरीवन, सबको समझ में आया ये? Why not the first one? Please tell. देखो फर्स्ट वाले में मान लो B को फिक्स कर लो, right? This was your B. Okay, so you can see if we have B here, you can see E rolled twice as that of C. So E rolled twice as that of C can be like this. E rolled twice of C can be like this. E rolled twice of C can be like this. Now we have A and C are consecutive. That means this is invalid. ये वाला case invalid हो जाएगा. इसमें you can see that A can be here or A can be here. So we are getting two possibilities. Similarly, in this case, A can be here, A can be here. Again, we have possibility. So now you can see we had the question that who is rolling 3. We have a multiple possibility for 3. It can be A also, it can be C also, it can be anyone else as well. Okay, so that means first is not sufficient here, right? I hope this is clear. Is it now clear, Pawan? Ma'am, if vacant box based question, we will consider vacant between A and B if A is immediately after B. If it is given A is kept immediately above B, then in vacant box you should not consider, right? In vacant box case, you will not be considering that because there should be, let's say even if we have something like this, A's flat is immediately above B's flat, then also there has to be a common edge between the two. Okay, immediately above, kept immediately above means that there has to be a common edge between the two. Okay, I hope this is clear, everybody. Chalo, next question. Let's have a look at this one. Try this out. Chalo, try this out. And once you complete this, you have to tell me who plays cricket. Okay, cricket कौन खेल रहा है? That is the question. Try this out, guys. This is a doable question, a very easy one. You have to finally find that who is playing cricket. ठीक है, cricket कौन खेल रहा है, ये आपका question है यहाँ पर. And guys, once again, I am telling you, please do not miss out the 4 p.m. sessions. Okay. 4 p.m. we will be practicing a lot of questions for your upcoming mails examination. SBI Clerk आपका सामने है 15th को. So we will be practicing a lot, right? So don't worry. Every type of question I'll be taking. So do not miss out these classes. Okay. Will be beneficial for your upcoming exam. Anyone? किसी का आंसर आया कि क्रिकेट किसको पसंद है? Confused about first and sixth statement. First says basketball player was elder to E but younger than F. What is the meaning of this line here? We are saying that basketball, right? We are talking about basketball player. Basketball player has to be elder to E but he is younger to F. So something like this. This is the first hint. Only two persons are younger than F but elder to the chess player. Now, what is the meaning of the second line, guys? We are talking about two such persons who have to be younger than F, right? F से तो young है, but chess player से elder है. So there are two players between F and the one who plays chess. That has to be the structure. D plays volleyball. Okay, this is another information. D plays volleyball and was elder to B who does not play chess. So B cannot play chess. Then we have number of persons younger than tennis player is 2 more than number of persons elder to C. C was elder to tennis player, right? So C is cricket. Okay, we'll check, Ria, whether C is cricket or not. So what are the possibilities for C and the tennis player here? Let's try. Okay, so number of persons younger than tennis. Let's say if we have two persons younger to tennis, right? If we have two persons younger to tennis, we should have 0 persons elder than C, because number of persons younger than tennis is 2 more than elder to C. Okay. Okay, B will be cricket, C will be cricket. Okay, we'll check it out. We'll see. Don't worry, right? We'll see whether B or C कौन है answer. So you can see C tennis can be like this also. That is, we have two people who are younger to tennis. So we have 0 persons who are elder to C, because it has to be 2 more than, right? So 0 and 2. Similarly, if we have 3 persons here, right? That is, 3 persons are younger to tennis. There should be 1 person elder to C, right? So these are the only 2 possibilities here for C and tennis. ठीक है, यही दोनों हैं. Now E was neither the youngest nor he played tennis. Okay, we'll check. F did not play tennis. Okay, F did not play tennis. We will see that the cricket player was not the eldest person. Okay, now let's see where can we place your F here. Okay, let's say if we place your F here, so you can see F here. So 1, 2, chess can be this person. Okay, similarly we can have another possibility also where we have C here and tennis here, right? If we take C tennis, so you can see F here and your chess here. This is another possibility. ठीक है, तो first वाले केस में 2 possibilities हैं. Second में we know that F did not play tennis. This is already given here that F cannot play tennis. That means F cannot be this person who is immediately after C. So you will have to take your F here and 1, 2 chess here. Okay, so you can see these are the 3 possibilities that we can have. No, second possibility, Bharatam, what is the meaning of that line? We are not saying that two persons have to be younger than F. That is a compound statement. Understand the difference. There is difference between two persons are younger than F. If it was still here, let's say if we have the statement only till here, that means F is the third youngest person. That is, only two persons are younger than F, and F have to be placed here. But it is not here, right? It is not only this much statement. There is other statement also. That is, we are saying only two persons were younger than F but elder to the chess player. So we are talking about two such persons here who are younger to F and at the same time they are older to chess. That means we should have three persons between F and chess. Okay. So two persons are there between F and chess. That is the meaning of this second line. Okay, Bharatam. So you can see these are the three possibilities that we can get. Okay. Only two persons are younger than F, then it wouldn't be no, Philip. That is what I am talking about. That this is, see here we have used but, right? That is a connector, right? Connectors padhe honge na, you can see. So that but is connecting the two lines here. So we are saying only two persons are younger than F but elder to the chess player. That means we are saying that we are talking about two such persons who are younger than F and at the same time they are elder to your chess player. Okay, so this has to be the situation. Are we clear now? Okay, this is not just till F. F के बाद और भी statement है. You have to read the complete statement. So two people should be there between F and chess. Okay. So now in the first case, let's see where can we place this one, that is F, basketball and E. Okay. So now you have to place your F, basketball and E. You can see that basketball in the first case has to be here only, right? This will be your basketball. Now in the first case, you can see D will be this person because D volleyball was given, right? So D volleyball has to be here. But now where will you place your B, right? Nahi kar sakte. That means the first case is invalid. So first invalid ho gaya. Second case mein you can see that we have your F here. So basketball aapka hona hai and then you have to place your E. Now basketball cannot be here. Why? Because if you place your basketball here, E will be the youngest person. But it was given that E was not the youngest person. That means you will have to take your basketball here, right? Now you can see that we have your D volleyball who has to be greater than B, right? D volleyball has to be greater than B. So you will see that D volleyball will be here and he is greater than B will be here. Now you can see that we have to place your E also. E was not playing tennis, so E has to be chess here and A has to be tennis, no issues. Okay, and cricketer was not the eldest person, so you will see cricket will be here and the one that is remaining, badminton, will be for F, right? Badminton F में आ जाएगा. इस वाले केस में where should you place? You can see if F is here, then basketball will be here. But if you place your basketball here, then E will be coming here. But E cannot be the youngest person. That was already given. That is, this is also invalid. So that means this will be the second case will be the valid case here. Are we clear, everybody? ये सबको समझ में आया कि नहीं? Everyone? Okay. So this would be the final arrangement that you should be getting here. Okay. I hope this is clear, everyone. So be careful when you have a compound statement. If the word but has been used, be careful about its usage, right? Okay. So this is for your homework, guys. तो ये आपका homework question है. In the comment section, you need to mention what will be the answer to this particular question. A and E interchange होगा क्या? नहीं होगा. A and E interchange नहीं होगा because it was given that E did not play tennis, right? E is not playing tennis. तो E को tennis में नहीं कर सकते पवन. Okay? आशीष, sorry. So E को टेनिस में नहीं कर सकते. मैम ओनली यंगर देन F वाला लाइन प्लीज रिपीट. देखो पवन, जब हमने ये बोला ओनली टू पर्सन्स आर यंगर देन F बट एल्डर टू चेस प्लेयर, इसको अगर हिंदी में बोलोगे तो क्या बोलेंगे? सिर्फ दो ही ऐसे लोग हैं जो F से छोटे हैं लेकिन चेस से बड़े हैं. ठीक है, तो ये आपका लेकिन वाला यूज है बट का. ठीक है, तो हम ऐसे दो लोगों की बात करें जो F से तो छोटे हैं लेकिन चेस प्लेयर से बड़े हैं. ठीक है, so there are two persons who are younger to F but elder to chess player. Okay, so there has to be two persons between F and chess player. Okay, चलो. So these were few questions that we had for today, right? ये आपका homework question है And guys, we have come out with the IBPS personalized interview batch. So if you have qualified for your interview, please check this out, right? This is a very, very good batch with the excellent panel members who are having a lot of experience in taking the interviews, because they were the ones who were taking the interviews prior, right? तो पहले जो interviews ले रहे थे वही आपके इस panel में है. So it's always best to study from the ones who are having such an experience. So again, you can use my coupon code Nikita to avail the maximum discounts in here. Okay, so thank you so much guys. Please do not forget to give give the answer in the comment section. ठीक है, तो comment section में answer जरूर mention करना. And yes, please do not forget to tune in tomorrow at 4 p.m. again, right? So all those who are here, please do not forget to like the session and share it with your friends as well. And yes, please सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल. अगर अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर लेना. सो थैंक यू सो मच गाइज. आई विल सी यू टुमारो विद अनदर सेशन. सो प्लीज टेक केयर, स्टे सेफ, हैव अ ग्रेट डे.